All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. How are you? Today we are going to cut silly losses. This is what we're going to talk about today: how to cut silly losses on the dollar pairs. So first and foremost, we're gonna go. We're gonna look for the DX index. This is a pair whereby it's most cases it's the driver of the dollar pairs. So when you analyze this pair carefully and also understand it in how it moves, how it goes, you'll be able to catch good trades on other pairs or corresponding pairs that correlate negatively, whereby the DX dollar pushes high. Other foreign currencies like EURUSD, GBPUSD, AUD USD, so it will be moving in opposite direction. So when you learn, so we're gonna talk about this already. We are on the day monthly time frame. By the way, I take this opportunity as I'm marking this structure. We are doing the strategy we're using smart money concept. Please subscribe, share this video, also YouTube, so that be to send this video to other people also to get this knowledge. So I've been marking these areas key levels on a monthly time frame, observing DXY as the week is beginning. This is the monthly time frame. I'm marking my key points, levels, breakout structure. By the way, monthly DXY is bullish. Yes, DXY is bullish, and so far we are on a rally to the upside. Yeah, and so far we are where we are. I'm marking my origin or the order block that caused the impulse to the upside. As you can be able to see, I have marked up my levels where I expect to do a deep analysis to understand exactly what's taking place. When you know what's taking place in the DX index, it will be able to help you to improve on your trading career, on your trading movements. Yes, I'm doing this video late night. Yes, because we know tomorrow is a weekly opening, new market. So let's dive in. So outside a breakout structure at the upside, I'm marking my order block that caused the breakout structure to the upside. However, we still have inducements down. Yeah, at the current market as if it's reacting on the this is what called the mitigation block, or those guys who know ICT concept, others may call it as a support. Yes, support level, resistance becoming support to the upside. Yeah, so as you are seeing this market, we are observing more clearly as marking these levels. Yes, as we are marking these levels. But guys, subscribe to our channel so that we be able to grow, so that be able YouTube to recommend this video to even the other people, so that be able to reach, also to help other people too. So as I'm marking, as the market was keeping moving on a monthly time frame, it gave us a breakout structure or a shift in marketing structure there. Then later on we shall be able to change it. Then we have a breakout structure to the upside. Market came back and it tested the origin to the downside. Yes, came back and tested the which you call the support or the origin or the mitigation, and currently market has swept liquidity to the downside. Most other people will be looking for more sells, others will be looking for more buys. But the question is, where do you belong, or where are you? Where is your bias? You get for this weekly opening, for this new week which is coming. Where do you fall? You get? Yes. So as I'm marking this on my side, I'm seeing it as a liquidity sweep to the downside, and my expectation I still see whereby market has already tapped into the origin, to the downside. Yes, as I tapped the origin, has given the internal structure is bullish. As you are looking, outside is bullish, internally also bullish. So market has not yet, the candle has not yet closed below the last candle, whereby the movement that came in, it came and tapped into the imbalance there, market creating market creating higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, and then coming down as a marking. There we expect we got a rejection from that point, and the market then drop down. My anticipation, we shall expect either market to continue coming the origin and then push up. If we see confirmations from the lower time frame that this market trade at the end of the month, to see this candle closing inside the range or inside the push up to the upside, you get. Yeah, it's very nice as long as you understand the DXY, because it's the benchmark of other currencies having a dollar sign. So if your bias is bullish on the DXY, so pairs like Euro USD, you'll be bearish. If DXY is also bearish, which means other pairs like USDJPY will be bearish, USDCAD bearish. So those currencies will be able to help you to make clear decisions on the market. You get? Yes, please share this video. Smash like button if you're enjoying this video and getting some knowledge from this point. Please share this video and also other people to reach to them. Yeah, as you're seeing there, we have refined to the 1 hour, it's the monthly, it's the weekly time frame, and I'm finding the order block that caused a break of structure the upside. Remember the break of structure that was caused in the monthly, that one which I'm marking then is the order block I'm marking lastly that caused the break of structure before the upside. Then I marked some break of structure to the upside as you're seeing there. Then later on, refining this origin or our order block. Yes, remember when you look at this, the origin that caused a market structure shift, it came and tapped into the imbalance, coming down, tapped into, giving us a break of structure, which has already reacted, retested this order block, or now which is coming as those guys will say support. It reacted inside the imbalance present. As you can see, if I zoom this clearly, you'll be able to see it. It reacted into the imbalance, leaving our order block unfilled. You get, which means we expect this order block to be filled. You get, either by the sweep of liquidity or by the close of the candle inside in it. You get. So market has, that's why I say market is reacting on has swept liquidity, and was seeing, I saw last time that the origin that caused this break of structure to the upside, it is having liquidity sitting on it, equal lows and equal highs. You'll be able to mark it. Therefore we expect we expect the DXY to push either and close above the lower high, and if it crosses above, which means we still expect a bushward movement causing a break of structure to the upside. But if it fails and will be able to give us a continuation to the downside, you get, because in the market we always anti-spect what currently most cases you need to be able to stick to your strategy basing on what you are looking for in the market. You get, we are all anti-specters in the market. What do you expect the DXY to go? You get, according to your view. You get, put your comment in there. Put your comment. Where do you expect the DXY to go? Very fast. You get. So as we continue on a weekly, as this week is coming, do we expect the DXY also to react back inside to the upside, or we still expect it to give us more? According to the momentum, yes, I'm saying it. It's massive to the downside. But if there are buyers in the market at this POI, so because I marked this guy as my POI, you get, so that's the zone whereby I marked it as my POI, and I was expecting this market to sweep this liquidity above the zone that caused the break of structure to coming into this order block that has not been filled. You get, so if we still expect the buyers to come in to push this market again on that level, we shall expect, if it gives us a market structure shift to the upside, which means buyers are coming, especially on 4-hour time frame, you get, because now when you refine further to the daily, so we see still a rejection, the candle still closing inside the liquidity sweep. That's where the liquidity was I was talking about. So unequal lows down there. So when I saw that, which means I expect this market to come down and tap into this order block and give us a weak rejection. A weak rejection implying a swap of liquidity. You get, like the way I marked it. So I expect, since we are on the daily time frame, I expect a 1-hour time frame. When you go down and refine, you get a market structure shift on 1 hour, which means, and on 1 hour, which means we shall expect a change of character, which means buyers will be able to set in and push the market back again to the upside. You get, so that's really what I expect the DXY to do, which means if the daily is still bearish, we still expect a bullish movement to foreign currencies like EURUSD, JPY USD, AUD USD, Australian dollar, so that's what we really expect. Then other pairs that correlate positively, we shall be able to expect USDJPY, USDCAD. So those pairs we shall expect it to continue moving to the downside. So marking, that's the recent break of structure to the upside. If we market really, or the buyers, if really in potential to break that high which have marked, which we shall expect a pushward movement to the downside. We shall expect a change of character or a market structure shift, which means buyers have set in. When we find further to 4 hour, we see a dip or a swap of liquidity that now buyers are coming in, but we are not yet to get a clear confirmation that buyers really are interested now to push this market higher. However, we still see if we see a market structure shift, we still expect this movement to go up. But however, buyers are not yet to set in exactly the way we want. So when you look at the formation there, we have what we call, who knows, I'm seeing a gap, and that gap, is there anyone who knows how we call that gap in the ICT concept? Yes, but however, as you're looking it down, type it in the comment. Yeah, but as we see the formation of the candle, so saying that the sellers and buyers are still in control. However, when you look at the candle formation, we see something like indecision candles, others call it indecision candles. There's anyone having his or her yes. So we still expect it to continue, you get. So when we see this movement, okay, so as we are still continuing, we see that the swap of liquidity to the downside, to the upside, and market, however, when you look at the last candle before the upward, market is still pushing. So if buyers are still interested, we shall expect this market to continue pushing higher and higher, breaking the higher high, then we continue pushing. When we keep on refining further on 1 hour, we see something like a market structure shift, the last candle the last break to the downside, and we're still seeing something like a market structure shift, but however, it's not yet clear because it has reacted on supply zone on that last order block candle above. Yes, on that last candle. So we still expect, if market comes back into inside this order block or the breaker and then pushes higher, then we say that now buyers are in. But however, still reacting on the supply zone, which is called, that candle which I've marked. But if the sellers are still in control, they will take away over this lower low down and continue pushing down. But if the buyer is still in, we shall expect a shift to the upside to break the high. But I'm seeing a gap where market really had to come back and fill. Yes, where market has to come back and fill, and this gap is called the liquidity void. I don't know where you have typed a collect word in ICT which defines that gap. Yes, so we still expect a lot to happen in this market. That's my anticipation that the DXYs, I think it's about to, because it's already hitting the POI at a higher time frame, and I expect a market structure shift. Then we continue to confirm that the buyers are in. Those are my confirmation entries. So before we continue, my dear brothers and sisters, follow and help us to appreciate on this channel. Please share this video, subscribe, comment, like on this video, and also share to other people also to get such information, free information, because most of the time people are always, to get this information is paid for, but getting free information, it's always good too, because we are all in the market of helping each other, you get. Yeah, so, and I would like to say, you guys, thank you for watching. My time is already running out, and we shall be able to meet in other day. Yes, thank you for subscribing. Keep sharing this video to other people to get other information. So those for intraday traders, swing traders, you can be able to find the way how you can be able to join the movement. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Next nice time.